You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The G-Tech Community Stadium played host to an intense League Cup third-round tie between Brentford and Aston Villa, and it turned out to be every bit as dramatic as fans expected. Both sides entered the match with a point to prove, and after 90 minutes, the contest ended in a 1-1 draw that reflected the balance of play. The night began, with Villa showing more sharpness in attack. Their patience was rewarded in the 43rd minute when Harvey Elliott broke the deadlock. The youngster was set up by John McGinn, who threaded a clever ball through Brentford's defensive line. Elliott took it calmly, sliding the ball home to give Villa the lead just before halftime. The away supporters erupted, hopeful that this could mark the start of a turnaround in their side's attacking fortunes. But Brentford, who had already beaten Villa in the Premier League earlier in the season, were not about to let the night slip away. They came out in the second half with more energy, pushing Villa deeper into their own half. The equalizer arrived in the 57th minute, courtesy of Aaron Hickey. The Scottish fullback, who has been battling his way back to full fitness, found space and struck cleanly to level things up. The roar from the home crowd showed just how much it meant. From there, the game became a battle of endurance. Villa had slightly more possession and carved out a few dangerous chances, including efforts from Matty Cash and Morgan Rogers that forced strong saves from Brentford's goalkeeper, Hakan Valdemar-Sasson. Brentford, on the other hand, tested Villa on the counter and came close through Fabio Carvalho and Mikkel Damsgaard late on. The statistics told their own story. Villa edged possession at 53% and registered 11 shots compared to Brentford's 10, but only 5 of those efforts were on target. Brentford's defense had to dig deep, making 18 tackles and 17 clearances to keep Villa from reclaiming the lead. At the other end, Villa's backline, marshaled by Pau Torres and Ezri Konsa, was called into action repeatedly as Brentford chased a late winner. What stood out most was how competitive the tie remained right up until the final whistle. Despite both sides having attacking opportunities, defenses were largely on top, and the scoreline reflected that balance. In fact, both teams hit a familiar pattern. Their last 2 meetings have each been decided by just a single goal. For Villa, the draw extended a frustrating run in which they have struggled to convert possession into goals. For Brentford, it was another demonstration of resilience under new boss Keith Andrews, who is gradually building momentum despite key summer departures. As the players left the pitch, there was a sense that neither side would be fully satisfied. Villa may feel this was another chance missed to restore confidence, while Brentford might argue they could have snatched the win. Still, for the neutral, it was a gripping cup tie, tense, physical, and fought right to the end. Stay subscribed for more videos.